I think my most immediate goal is to try to be on the White House card. I'm giving Dana his space. Dana has changed my life. The way things went down, I was wrong. I wish that I could see him face to face and just apologize to him. And when he's feeling me, I think I'm one of his favorite fighters. When he's not feeling me, I'm probably the reason why he has a bald head.
Jon Jones has reportedly reached out to Dana White, asking for a spot on the upcoming UFC event rumored to be held at the White House. What's surprising is the tone he's taking. For the first time in a long while, Jones appears to be showing a more humble side. During a recent podcast, the former pound-for-pound champion openly admitted his mistakes, expressing regret for not following through on his promise to fight Tom Aspinall. He even offered a sincere apology to Dana White, admitting that he could have handled things much better.
Jon Jones was on a podcast. What is the name of this podcast? It's called
No Scripts Podcast.
No Script. You big fan?
Huge.
The No Scripts Podcast. Jon Jones was on this podcast. I guess it was over the last couple of weeks. It was clearly around the time that he was in Nashville for the Dirty Boxing event because he's wearing similar clothing. He talked about a few things, and I did want to shine a light on these things. First, let's play him talking about the Dana White situation and how it was all handled, the offer from Tom and his desire to make amends. Here it is. Take a listen, and then we'll react.
I think my most immediate goal is to try to be on the White House card.
Okay.
And
you talking to Dana? How is he feeling?
I'm giving Dana his space. Dana has changed my life.
Yes, he
has changed my life. He's changed my children's lives.
Yeah.
And I'm forever grateful to him. Okay. And we had a verbal agreement that didn't go over well.
Wait, pause right there. A verbal agreement. Remember, there was some reporting by a handsome fellow, I forget his name escapes me, who said on multiple occasions that Jon Jones gave his word to the UFC when they got him the $30 million that he was asking for, and then a couple of days later he reneged. Actually, Chael's version of the story is actually quite accurate. He was feeling himself at the time. He was getting some nice little reality show offers, and he's like, you know what? I don't need this money. I'm getting, a pretty penny to do this stuff. So here he is. Dana confirmed it, if you recall, back in June when they officially moved on. And now here's Jon confirming it. And as I've said multiple times, never came out and refuted it, regardless of what his fans or people may say about me being a quote-unquote Jon Jones hater, which is not the truth. I'm just telling you exactly what happened.
Jones admitted that he's disappointed with how everything unfolded, particularly because it ended up stalling the entire heavyweight division. He told Dana White that if he's granted another opportunity, he'll make it count by putting on one of the biggest and most unforgettable fights the UFC has ever seen.
Does he fight in 2026? True or false?
Well,
he's talking so much smack about Tom.
He doesn't have the money to not. He doesn't have the money to walk away. He doesn't have a choice. I mean, that's
why did he
really
walk away to begin with? He was offered $30 million.
Yeah.
He asked for 30, and he got that.
Yeah. No,
and now he's apologizing.
Yeah. No, I don't know. He
miscalculated that one.
Yeah. He did that thing with Nate, and they got $300,000, and it took 30 days, and so all of a sudden he's like, "Well, if I can make $300,000 in 30 days, and I can do this every 30 days."
Sure.
No, I mean, sometimes explaining very basic things it can be tough, but. Will he fight again? Yes, I believe so. And I think there's some real legs. Look, if you're the UFC, the last thing you want to do is empower a dude that you can't count on. And by the way, it ties back into my theory that whoever's keeping him out of the rankings, like there's something afoot.
Can't wait to see you compete the White House. Can't wait to see it.
I know. I really hope it happens. Dana, bro, please. I'm training. I feel great. I'm healthy. And I'd be so honored to represent our country and do what I do best.
I'll be interested to see if he wins his next fight. Shogun, supposedly. There's a video that hasn't gone viral, but one of his losses, he was very much an adult. I believe already a black belt, and he was taken down, and the guy twisted his ankle. He had no defense. He tapped so quickly. I had a fight where I got arm barred, and I was literally willing to let somebody break my arm before giving up to go for Vitor Belfort. With Tom, the moment he felt any pressure on his ankle, he tapped immediately, which lets me know a lot about him.
He made it clear that he wants this fight to happen right on American soil, at the highly anticipated White House event. Fans couldn't believe what they were hearing. This wasn't the usual confident, defiant Jon Jones they'd grown used to. Instead, he came across as someone genuinely trying to make amends. Jones emphasized that his presence at the event would make it truly legendary, calling the opportunity a dream come true not just for himself, but for the entire sport of mixed martial arts.
he never refuted it. Now here he is confirming it. So I appreciate that. Please continue.
Nothing was finalized, but I do admit guilt. Not guilt, but I was wrong.
You'll make it right at the White House.
The way things went down, I was wrong, and I wish that I could see him face to face and just apologize to him, and so that we can let bygones be bygones and get back to making some major money for the sport, and really entertaining these fans.
He's a businessman, and there's no doubt that you are his favorite fighter of all time. There's the memes of it. He loves you. It's a matter of time.
When he's feeling me, I think I'm one of his favorite fighters. When he's not feeling me, I'm probably the reason why he has a bald head.
I think that host was feeling Jon Jones there. I mean, golly, the glaze.
What gave you that impression?
Oh, wait till you see the other clips. Forget this one.
I mean, D1 glazing.
The Aspinall
Just a matter of time. The Aspinall clip made me blood red mad, so.
Okay, well, just on this one, I mean, Jon is fully, other than saying, the amount, saying it's on me, it's my bad. A little surprising. It's what? 5 months later, and they haven't met. They haven't talked. Like, you would think.
Does Dana White hate Tom Aspinall? Because in the post-match press conference, he was going at his heavyweight champion like he absolutely did not like him.
I mean, he had Tom bloodied up, and Tom didn't want to continue in the fight.
And a key word there is didn't. He didn't say Tom Aspinall couldn't continue, insinuating that he's a quitter. I don't know if it's because Andy Aspinall's saying Tom wants to go to boxing and he'd love a big payday in boxing, but that's just Andy being a manager and a dad negotiating. I'm going to be honest, I'll give Dana the benefit of the doubt. He could have easily just misspoke. And the fact that if you do watch the YouTube that Aspinall put out, Dana White's in the locker room before wishing him all luck. I'm sure he's on good terms with Tom Aspinall and his father, because Dana White, let's be honest, if he doesn't have Tom Aspinall, he doesn't have a heavyweight division. If you saw the other heavyweight fights that were on this UFC 321 card, absolute ass.
I'm seeing it all online. Tom quit. It got dicey out there for him and he quit. That's what the people are saying. Complete hogwash, complete nonsense. If you just watch it, you will see that those were two nasty, deep eye pokes. You could say that he lost that first round. I think he lost that first round. I think we all agree that he lost that first round.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you could. I mean, that is fair game. But to suggest that he quit, that he wanted a way out, that he looked for a way out because the going got tough is just something that I'm not going to subscribe to. Jon Jones is going to weigh in. This is the guy. For the record, Jon Jones was offered for the millionth time $30 million to fight this man, and he didn't. You can't claim after the fact, this is the guy, but he's going to spike the football. And there's a cruel irony involved in the fact that Tom doesn't fight Jon Jones, but still gets eye poked. But this is tough for him. This is the first time in his career where he's not going to be beloved by people, because people are going to accuse him of being a quitter, because they're going to say that the going got tough and he asked for a way out. I think that's absolute hogwash. He got poked in both eyes.
But not everyone's convinced by Jones's sudden shift in attitude. A lot of people in the MMA world think this new humble approach might be more calculated than genuine. They believe Jones is only backtracking now because he realizes the spotlight surrounding the historic White House card could move on without him.
White House card's gotta be the biggest fight. Can't be Jon Jones, he's a flake. Jon really wants on the card. Jon apologized. He went to Dana White in a text message, and Dana said, hey, I didn't like how this whole thing went down with Aspinall. I thought that we had an agreement. I'm not cool with that. Jon came to him and apologized. Tremendous compliment Dana gave Conor, which was to say, man, I can count on him. There would be no belt. So you're gonna tell me because of the placement of a card that we're gonna bring in a certain star power, of which Conor is still the guy, within the placement of the card, and because it's so big, but it's not gonna get a title fight. I'm just getting a little confused on the whole thing.
I'm distraught. I'm broken. I don't know how to feel about this. Basically, Cyril Gane went bowling and used Tom Aspinall's face as a bowling ball. All he was missing was a thumb in the mouth. I swear. He had two fingers up top in each eye.
My biggest fear happened. Tom Aspinall, he had to win this fight. And the first thing I saw when I woke up was my beautiful wife. But besides that, I looked at Jon Jones' Instagram and I saw he changed his avatar to a duck with an eye patch.
Cyril Gane was looking good. Cyril Gane was looking good. He was looking loose. And I thought we were having a good tit-for-tat fight. A lot of people see it as like, oh, Gane was picking Tom apart. And I see it and I think, Gane's probably up by a couple strikes here.
I think a lot of people wrote off Cyril Gane, and I was one of them.
Some fans believe Jones is simply trying to stay in the spotlight as Tom Aspinall continues to grab all the attention. Still, the thought of Jon Jones stepping into the octagon under the lights of the White House, possibly against Alex Pereira or even Tom Aspinall himself, would be nothing short of historic. No matter how Dana White responds to his apology, one thing's for sure: this story is far from over.